So I don't know what we're going to use for the gauge. If you use the factory
No, I'll buy a
gauge,
Dakota digital.
so it's going to come with its own sensor.
It might.
And then we have to use an adapter or modify it to fit in there. I got onto a webpage. This one guy who puts these things in Impalas, and he gets the sensor and he fucking cuts all the threads off of it, and then he retaps it for the LS threads, and then it screws right in there. The old school sensor into the LS.
Okay.
So whatever the digital Dakota sensor is, we have to see what it's going to take to adapt it.
I could probably buy that and order that. Like, the thing I didn't like was that the RPM gauge only went to 8,000. I need one that'll go to 10, just because. Not that I'm gonna rev this thing to 10,000, but
no, not gonna rev it to 10. Not
no.
with hydraulic. Hydraulic is pretty much done at 65.
So, and like I said, I needed.
So I need to get a single, which is not gonna have this one up here,
right,
and then run a T to this. Bam. And then this one into the water pump.
And this is drive-by cable, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's going to be a bracket that probably going to bolt to something around here to mount your cable to. Which I seen one, but it wasn't for this intake manifold. It was the gray looking manifold. It was the same manufacturer, just different.
Then I gotta buy a filter, an oil filter as well, right? All that stuff.
An oil filter, plugs, obviously.
I got plugs. I bought your plugs.
Okay.
With the wires or something.
I got them.
Yeah, they might be over there somewhere.
So yeah, I'll screw those in, put some lube on them, screw them in just to keep the dust out. Don't need to have them out. I keep this over it anyway, so I just uncovered it like last night to take a look at it.
Is that big block?
That's my big block.
Oh, okay.
I'm having an issue with the green my cam in. It's not giving me the numbers I need. And I put that cam in last year and I degreed it and I had it 4 degrees advanced. And now I'm trying to do it again and I'm not wondering if I need that 4 degrees advanced in it. So that's what I'm trying to figure out now.
Okay. Let's take the cover off and I'll just get the rest of the other side there and get on out your way. And you're heading out for the guy with the converter.
Friday, because he works at his shop is in Lancaster.
Oh, wow.
And I ain't driving Lancaster, but he lives in West Hills and he doesn't work in Lancaster on Friday. So I have to go on Friday.
Okay.
And go get it. That's going to be the torque converter with the ATI flex plate, the adapter.
I have an ATI, the harmonic balancer. Is that? Yeah.
Yeah, we're keeping that matching.
Okay, awesome. And that's pretty much it. It's starting to look like a motor. And then you got to drill this in, right?
Drill that, and then I got to figure out the little bracket. I don't know if I could buy that or if I got to get it off an old car or something. I got to see where I need to get that bracket to support that a little bit.
Okay.
And drill that out. So the intake's got to come back off, which is okay because I gotta figure this part out. So I gotta order that bracket, converter bolts, add it to the ARP.
And as soon as you come up with the prices, let me know, man, so I can bring you the money.
Yeah. It's just I'm being spread apart.
Pretty thin.
Over a bunch of projects. This is Greg's motor, and he heard it, so I had to fucking get that because he's got to go racing next week. So.
Well, that seems kind of stiff. Like, it'll take a lot of cable. I mean, a lot of pretty...
Yeah, which
That's fine.
is two things. You're gonna have a blower blowing on this thing, so you don't want it to move.
Right.
Right? You don't want it to be moving with the force of the blower. So the spring's got to overcome the blower and close when you let go of it.
Yeah. All right, brother. I'll let you have back at it. It's looking like a motor. And then once it's all set, we'll discuss the installation or whatever.
We're going to be working on the accessories. The front,
Okay.
like you said, AC, what size water pump we're going to use.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I've been watching this YouTube video. This cat has been doing this. He's got a set of headers that he uses that are pretty inexpensive, and it hits the frame on both sides. There's like a little support thing, a diagonal thing.
Right.
And it says you just gotta massage that a little bit on both sides, and the headers work great, and they're inexpensive.
Fox body headers or?
I don't know what they're made for. I think they're a universal set.
Yeah. I would prefer something that's really ceramic.